Good evening, everybody. Or kind of seems like afternoon with the daylight out. I hope everybody has had a better Monday than I have because, Teach, is it just me or the best thing of my day was what was in my cup?
That was probably the best part of your day.
Outside being here, yeah. Evening, well, it's evening now. Daytime, yeah. What was in my cup? That was the best thing. Evening, this is the best. Just to clarify. How about you?
Um, I woke up today.
Have you had a can yet?
Nope.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You haven't had a can yet. Wakey, wakey. Teach needs a can bakey.
I've had caffeine, but I haven't had a can.
Fair enough. Fair enough. What's in the shaker today, my man?
Uh, that was a limited edition flavor they had for Halloween. Phantom Potion.
Ooh, nice one. Nice one. Well, for me, I actually had what was it? I think it was tropical twist. I forget what it's called. Take advantage GG flavor. But I gotta be honest with you. I gotta make it a little bit through the show and try to write a little bit tonight. So I'm excited to try this. So smell this out, and I'm so glad that these are starting to hit some of the gas stations and everything else. So apparently, this is Native American based, if I'm correct.
Thought it was Canadian.
Huh. Let's look more into that.
For those who don't know what Relly is referencing, new Red Bull Juneberry. This is supposedly Red Bull's new summer flavor.
The delicious Native American fruit with 1,000 names. Huh. Okay. Weirdest names, coastal region. Spawning up rivers of colonial New England happen to coincide with the upspring blooming of this tree. Okay. Some say blueberry tree, some say chuckleigh pear. Well, so this is basically one of those where you could literally put this as a mystery flavor and I wouldn't have guessed it.
The Juneberry, known commonly elsewhere as the Saskatoon berry, is a dark colored fruit that is grown in the Canadian prairies for wholesale processing with some fresh markets where you pick sales. It's a close cousin of our eastern service berry. Juneberries are an early season fruit crop with self-pollinating frost-hardy flowers. They ripen in mid-June to early July in most parts of New York State. The Juneberry is native to North America, but more particularly to the upper Midwest and northern regions of Canada.
This is gonna be interesting. This should be right up my alley, but I've been wrong before. I'm kind of a little skeptical about trying this one. I'm not gonna lie. So, you ready for this one?
Don't be skeptical, you'll like it.
Oh, you've had one before.
Of course. I pulled the old Relly move of having the game before the show.
All right. So ASMR.
And friendly reminder for those that don't know about your nutritional facts from a Red Bull. One can is 109 calories, 90 milligrams of sodium, 20 grams carbohydrates, 27 grams of sugar, 2% calcium, 100% niacin, 250% B6, and 80% B12.
And that's off the 8.4 ounce can, right?
Yep. There's
I
only
got 12
milligrams.
bomber here. So Tire Mod is just taking a break at work just to see this review. Why has it got like that grape-like tone to it. Just me.
It's just you.
All right.
Because it has a different tone that you're not connecting.
Gotcha.
It's going to taste very similar to your other favorite flavor by them.
It's like, it is good. Okay, so I still taste like a grape soda tone, but if this is what I think it is,
I don't know where you're getting that, because for me it tastes just like blueberries.
this is a nice. It's like I taste blueberry and grape in like the best way possible.
See, I don't get any grape. I almost want to call it a blueberry and cream, even though there's no cream.
You know, it's actually, call it hot take, call it whatever. But do you remember when we were big on G Fuel and Health Potion came out?
Yeah.
This is what Health Potion should have tasted like based on that description.
I can agree with that.
Blueberry, grape, tad bit of plum. Scared about the plum? Nay, nay, just plum. Out of here.
Yeah. Heavy blueberry. Slight tardiness. It's a lot better than what they came out with the strawberry apricot they did last year.
I found that can to be inconsistent because I've tried it a few times and I felt like every time I tried it, it didn't taste the same. It's like your regular Red Bull will taste the same every single time. The blueberry will taste the same every time. The strawberry apricot, at first, I've had one can I didn't like, one can I liked, one I thought was okay. It would kind of like the Sour Power can. It changed every time you had it. I pulled this out of the fridge about 15 minutes ago, big boy. I had this sitting in my fridge for a couple days as well.
I just bought mine like half hour ago.
So yours was already in the fridge.
Yep.
for God knows how long. Rating wise, what do you give this one?
For Red Bull, at least 7.5.
Now is that that's kind of good on your scale? Yes. For me,
easy way of putting it is if you like blueberry Red Bull, you'll like this one. It tastes pretty much identical to the blueberry Red Bull.
I'm gonna go. It's definitely not the blueberry Red Bull, but for this one, let's go 4.5 stars out of 5.
It's definitely one of the better, newer flavors they've come out with.
Again, I saw this was an old advertisement, but they still ran the promo. I saw one where it was Beach Breeze. They were like, hey, 2 for $7 for the 12 ounces. And I'm like, God damn it, why don't you bring it back? The pina colada Red Bull, oh, the pain.
10 Girls, love having you here because if you do not reach out to us on Twitter by the end of the show, we've been trying to find a way to contact you to give you your free code to Gamer Subs that you won when we had Jimbo on.
So it's been 2 weeks, pal.
Because that was
so again, please no address in the comments. You know where to find us.
If you can't, if it doesn't allow you to message us on Twitter, send me your handle. Send me your handle or message us on Twitter, either or, so we can get the codes out to you. Because I've been trying to search for you on Twitter the past 2 weeks and I haven't been able to find you.
Agreed. Huh. So, have you at all, just a heads up, everybody, as far as the Glitch Pro Series, we got 4 flavors left on the site: Liquinade, Aim Assist, the best, Dragon Sweat, and Azure Infusion. Code TEACH in the checkout. Merch wise, ooh, I got to pick that up, man. Hopefully this checks. Get some merch, get some clothes. At least got to pick up a hat. But have you seen the new flavors with G Fuel yet?
Yes.
So my thought is this. Now, again, throwing darts at the wall. If strawberry coconut watermelon is tiger's blood, then I'm just going to call strawberry coconut guava tiger's foot. Are Mod Thai set the best? I've never tasted a foot, but it smells like a foot, and I imagine that's what a foot would taste like. That would be guava. I mean, if the shoe fits.
The new Spider-Man promo?
Yes.
And then they're basically just re-releasing Rainbow Sherbet and Doozy Fruit.
Is it Doozy Fruit?
Basically, because it's a red sour fruit punch, which that's what Doozy Fruit was. Just sour fruit punch.
Also, this was another unexpected thing today. Wolf, let's see. Sniper Wolf is releasing Wolfberry. It's called Citrus Strawberry. Some people think it's a reskin of Ice Shatter, but I don't think that's the case. But I mean, again, there's so many flavors where description they just butcher. Like, I mean, remember what they said Phase X was? It was like grape. It was like grapefruit, and something else a long time ago. Just nuts.
And you also have the new hibiscus tea.
I wonder how that's gonna go.
Don't know. Flavor description's interesting because they say it's inspired by the tart and cranberry-like taste of hibiscus tea.
I know Advanced GG has a hibiscus tea, but me personally, I wasn't a fan of it. I tried it a few times. I guess it's just got a certain note that doesn't agree with me. But I'm optimistic about trying it. Let's see what else we got coming soon. Let's see. The Peach Mango re-release is almost gone. We'll see how that is. The Melon Ramune, that's restocked for the third time. I can't believe that actually sold out twice, to be completely honest with you.
10 Curls, what's your Twitter at? I'm more surprised you're not questioning the part on the Wolfberry that is citrus strawberry.
I kind of did. I'm just like, what are they kind of going with it there? Like, I mean, I'm thinking like citrus strawberry. Is that like an orange strawberry? Because that's kind of banging.
Is it essentially a citrus lemonade or a strawberry lemonade?
And my only thought is, right, just constructive criticism. If that was the case, why wouldn't you just call it straight up strawberry lemonade? If that was the case,
you know how weird they can be, man. Honestly,
I know they could be weird, but it's like citrus strawberry. Hey, buddy, strawberry lemonade, right to the punch. Like that's my food for thought.
The only thing they can continue to do well is making new metal shakers that look good. Because I will admit the Spider-Man one for the hydration box looks good at $52. But to any collectors out there, I wish you the best because I don't miss collecting all these collector boxes anymore. And I wish the G Fuel BST open market was better because I would love to sell my collection right now.
Just slowly. So I mean, so essentially, are you like, if somebody randomly hit you up with offers, would you just accept it, or?
They were valid, but at this point, everybody just wants it like free, basically.
That's the one thing that just kind of sucks about the market because eBay's going off. But if you look at the market, right, G Fuel went on eBay and basically helped collapse the market. And anything secondhand, there's a lot of people lately that just want handouts. And that part just kind of sucks. It's like, hey, here's a tub of pink grapefruit. I'll give you $30 for it, pal. What the hell you think this is? Well, clearly you don't know how resale market works.
See, I feel like the big collapse happened when we had the scandal about a year and a half ago last summer. That's when it really started taking the nosedive.
I mean, that took a hit, but now it's starting to be on a steady decline, depending on who you ask. Although, my first G Fuel shaker I've ever owned, I got put in an order tonight. I think it'll still be available, but Armad Ties sent me the link to it, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I could get my first shaker again. The one that exploded when JP was on air, and I put Sprite in it like a freaking moron. The thing busted. And I'm like, JP, my shaker broke. He goes, oh, I think that's just threads. And I'm like, no, dude, there's a hole in it. I broke my favorite shaker live on this show. What I will and won't do for this program. Just trying to see that. Maybe hit the call. Oh, here we go. The coming soon tab. Duh. Should have thought about that. Well, I mean, this is a lot to go through. It's like, okay, glitch mix. Again, it's a good thing that, I mean, glitch energy, if it was trademarked by anybody, one of the two, there would be a serious lawsuit here at G Fuel and another company. But I mean, we got an energy box, a hydration box with a metal shaker in it, reskinned rainbow sherbet, and if it's a red sour fruit punch, huh?
Wow, I haven't looked at this website in forever, but it's kind of funny seeing everything. They finally have G Fuel glasses up on the site for $15. They're starting to sell up. Yeah, it's on the website.
Is it under shaker cups or is there collectibles?
I just went to new releases.
Oh, also something funny. If you go, there's a tab for collectibles. So what happens is, do you remember when there was a couple months ago where they were selling the collector's box with, there's the little figurines in it?
Yep, and now
there's the lame, the raspberry. So there's a chance you could get a chrome one, mind you. But if you were just to try and buy the regular guys, you could buy them as a starter pack. You're like, hey, here's your Walter Melon with a 5-pack, and you didn't have to do collector's box roulette. Those Doodles bands, they got them for $4 a pop, and they're starting I could see somebody try to put those on their shaker like they're, I remember those kids in middle school that would put like 100 bracelets on their wrists.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll end up being like that with a shaker. It's like, dude, what the hell are you shaking for? What do you have in it? I don't know. You should wash those, dude. Soak them in soap and water. Like,
I just think they're trying to come out with other accessories and or merchandise that's honestly not really working for them. Like the doodle bands is a giant gimmick, and it's kind of hilarious to see them doing it. Now they're on this whole free hugs train of merch, which is funny.
It kind of is, yeah. My whole thing is, and also, a lot of hydrations sold out right now. Currently on the site, we only got Shiny Splash and Yuzu. But if somebody wants to substitute because they don't have the flavor they want, just remember, everybody, I think Teach would kind of agree with me here. Go with one of the lemonade hydrations from Glitch. All right.
The other thing, yeah, for sure.
I mean, I think I like the blackberry lemonade a little bit more, but raspberry lemonade, how could you mess that up?
The other thing I find funny, which I saw they had to take this to Twitter, which G Fuel still hasn't learned from their lessons. And a lot of people originally thought is, I know there was a big thing when the U2 Cyberpunk CB launched. And a lot of people, because in the description, they thought it came with a shaker. And rightfully so, because it doesn't say anything about not having a shaker. And it took them going to Twitter to later reply to their own tweet.
I'm sorry, but you don't just say, hey, limited edition collector's box, put the full box next to a figurine, and then later on say, oh, this is just a figurine and the tub, no shaker. I will say, though, if you go by just looks alone, G Fuel's stepping up the shaker game, design-wise. Graphic-wise, they look pretty freaking sweet. But as far as like the marketing, what it used to be, yeah, no. It's starting to get a little played out. Let's see.
Like, the only thing they have genuinely come out with, in my opinion, that is cool for a collector piece, and I can see why people would pay the premium for it, is a pink drip chain. But even that's still $100.
Mm-hmm. So the only reason why I say no until again, this is until further notice. The metal shakers, I say decoration because we've already gotten so many 2 collector's boxes with the metal shakers. And again, you plan these releases and you got to make X amount of them in many months prior. So the fact that they say, oh, we fixed our metal shakers in a month, I'm not sure how that's possible. So I think it's just kind of pulling my leg here. But in doing so, I just really think that when it comes to G Fuel, and listen, I understand that as a business person, you have a sales goal. It could be monthly, it could be quarterly, it could be annually. But the stretches that they're trying to do to make this is just getting absolutely ridiculous. I'm waiting for this to load right here so I could show everybody the goods. So for those that are wondering why we said look out for the official G Fuel Twitter, I'm going to share my screen and we're going to give our audience a little bit of some insight. Right here, official G Fuel Energy on eBay. It's no secret. Featured items. Bobby Boy Collector's Box. Miami Nights. Peach Cobbler. This was hard to find a year ago. My favorite shaker, my first one. Comic-Con. Scorpion Sting.
The
Jared.
Moon Pie Shaker.
Yup. Remember when these used to go for
50, 60 easy?
50, 60, and some of them could go to 80? Oh, man.
Even like to the
Roman
right person,
shakers?
the Roman ones would sell for a ton.
I remember a good Roman fan would buy these for $40 a pop.
Like, I'm at the point where I'm like, do I just start trying to sell off the collection at a dirt cheap price, or do I just take the loss and just start giving it away like no other on the show?
You know I got a couple of things for a giveaway. We got the glasses here. I mean, they're tanking the market. Ooh, this is a flavor that went quick. Is Heretic still with G Fuel, or did they move on?
No idea.
I gotta look into that because that flavor was there and then it was gone.
I mean, there's a lot of popular ones here that you can't get anymore for collector box wise.
Doozy Fruit, Enfam Punch, Uncharted, a Riff Raff
Are those the
Sweatband.
bags?
That's in.
You can get an
inflatable
inflatable can for them for $35, and that used to sell for a bunch.
Backpacks.
Like, seeing this honestly makes me regret ever being a collector.
I'm very sorry to hear that, but I mean, again, I feel the pain there. I remember these inflatables. These used to fetch for close to $100 a pop.
Yep.
Anywhere between 60 to 100. Phase X Hydration, get there while you can. Guava Tub, okay. Nice that someone could cough up some guava. Then we got these
Cyber
barcode
Punch.
scanner. Not bad. Stonks for anyone that missed that because their orange sells out. Phaseberry, the Black Friday tub. There's been some stuff selling out too. Like they've had Call of Duty shakers and stuff like that. But I mean, it's almost kind of like if you're a collector, you're pissed. And it kind of just makes it weird because this is the first time where I think a company has truly like put a cap on the collector market for their own game. As in, like, this person's making $20 off. They're selling it for 20. We're selling it for 10. Well, we kept them around for so long so we could sell it for 10. So that guy, when he finds a shaker that's worth 50, he's going to maybe get 20. Now, obviously, if I'm you, right? So what I personally think, I think G Fuel just had a bunch of stuff that was left over in the warehouse and they got to make space. Because if you remember, Shock did a video where they were, I'll hold off on that question, bit Blizzard, but I remember when Shock was going through the G Fuel warehouse and up on a top rack on one of the shelves in the warehouse was, I want to say, like a half a pallet of Moon Pie collector's boxes. And I have no idea what they were doing with them. There might be a chance where they went to people that were affiliated with them, or because we have no idea what the affiliates, are doing. I think there's certain things they got to hush hush about. It's just funny to find a middle ground, and I'm trying to find the words. And honestly, the last couple of weeks I've been really having trouble, and I don't speak well as is. So to answer Blizzard's question, since we're collectors, what are we going to do now? Me personally, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm mixing between multiple brands at the moment. There's probably 5 or 6 brands that I have in rotation. We've all covered them on the show to a certain point. There's some people that are looking for certain flavors. I'm going to make sure that everyone's going to try to enjoy flavors as much as they can. And as far as collectability, I mean, no matter what, I think it'll go up eventually. So me personally, what I'm going to do is hold. I can't speak for Teach.
I'm either going to try to sell out or I guess just give it away to people on the show. But I know if I sell it online, people are basically just going to want it to be like, can I get it for $1? Because the secondary market for that place is atrocious now.
Well, my thought is, right, and especially since we're in a certain Facebook group that specializes in the G Fuel secondhand market. So I just hate it when there's the smartasses that go, hey, I got this sealed tub. I found it because I'm moving. Anyone have any idea on what this would go for? And someone like myself would give them an honest answer. I just hate when somebody goes, whatever somebody will pay for it. Piss off, will you? Like, you help nobody.
Trust me, I hate waking up and having to look at this shit every day now.
So, just out of curiosity, because I know how are you going to replace the collection with Glitch eventually?
I mean, I would just get more Glitch, but you definitely want to be as big as what I have now because this entire wall is all G Fuel.
So that's just shelving and not the top shelf. It's box on top of box on top of box, and it keeps going up, correct?
Yep. Then I have the more rare ones right on top of the fridge. Then it goes cans and a can display, and then it goes a whole wall of tubs.
How many cans are in that collection again?
Cans?
Yeah.
Pretty much every single one of them and variances.
Outside of like what, Gold M Fam?
Except Gold M Fam. And it was all updated to recency up until Pac-Man.
God damn.
Because like they had the little bundle online to get the Peach Mango. You can get one Peach Mango can if you buy our starter kit, which I thought was a joke as is.
Oh, the Mango Explosion.
Yeah.
Can.
Trust me, I loved that tub. There's one thing we will never doubt G Fuel as is the taste is great, but as we've loved trying to expand our audience's horizons to see that there are other brands that can taste just as good, but you'll actually feel energy. You'll actually feel good. I thought it was hilarious when they're like, here's one Mango Explosion can if you buy a starter kit. Like, just release them to the market. Release them to the masses.
Yes, don't try and play this BS. And I will say, ooh, Heretics is with Red Bull now. Thank you for letting us know, Brad. Thank you. And honestly, good for them. And
that's where the real money is.
I mean, I wonder how that goes, because my thought is, right, Ninja's Red Bull contract, it lapsed, or it just ran out and it never got renewed. I wonder how that thing with G Fuel was, and if he will have another flavor, because something tells me that he would. I'm not saying he's gonna be like PewDiePie and get all these sorts of skins, but you never know with them, you know. And I will say, there's one Gold MFM can on eBay. There's one bid on it right now going for $550, which I think is absolutely atrocious.
Also, 10 curls. This is, if you're still in the live chat, this is your last chance to either send us in the live chat your Twitter @ or message us on Twitter. Either or.
I mean, I guess it really just depends on the brand itself. Like, I mean, my thought is I appreciate brands, but at the same point in time, I know that a brand is a brand. And there's companies that we talk to and some people we know more of. I talk to some people from Advanced GG. I talk to some people from Freshen Up, from Alti, and at the end of the day, a brand's just a brand, and we shouldn't have brands just dictate us. I mean, there's certain things that I don't like from Prime, although the secondary market for that is getting outrageous in itself. As far as the G Fuel stuff, there's certain practices that I do not like, yes, but do I will admit that it at least tastes and works as a good product for somebody like myself? Yes. That's why I got called a fair line. But as a collector who's collecting a little bit less, or maybe grabbing a couple small things here and there and kind of holding off compared to what it used to be.
See, I will never doubt the taste of G Fuel because it has always tasted great. But honestly, it would take me so many like continuous scoops of this throughout the day to even feel any bit of energy compared to honestly going to any other brand. And it's just, that is for me. You can get a good energetic feeling from G Fuel, great, stick with it. But honestly, I feel like you'll feel so much more than with this. Like when I did 3 scoops of Freshen Up, boy, I was finally feeling it. When I did scoops of these, I was feeling it. But I never really got that caffeinated feel from G Fuel, honestly.
I wonder with that, and again, I just hate the game with cans that they do. Like, remember it took forever for them to get certain cans on the website? Like, Teach, relatively speaking, I know that it's easy for you to get G Fuel cans, and I'll get to that next G Fuel related question while we're at it, but wouldn't it be just so convenient for somebody like myself to just go to the website and be like, hey, I want a 12-pack of Mega Man cans.
Yeah. That's why for the past like 4 releases of cans, I was always picking them up from my Walmart and places and shipping them out to the people in the communities that couldn't get a hold of it.
And we thank you and the others for that.
And as far as I know, no, Zedra and G Fuel did not fall out because they were literally just at a con together and Zedra was promoting her own can flavor. That was like a month ago. They didn't fall out. They're just being really weird with those cans for some reason.
And so, Bri, if you have some really insider information, just for the protection of yourself, don't just flood the comments with like just teases for your own sake. Just to protect you and everybody else, you know how it goes. I try to be good to the people. Again, you remember I told you about this flavor I wanted to have in a shaker one day?
Mm-hmm.
Blue ice and marshmallow birds, people. Well, the Mega Man cans are on the G Fuel site, Blizzard. My thought is originally it was kind of a cat and mouse game. If you remember, right now the Ninja cans are on the website. But for many months after its release, it was Walmart exclusive. So for a guy like myself in the state of Connecticut, I didn't have a lot of gas stations or convenience stores or anything else that had G Fuel cans. And the one spot I did, it was, hey, you either got hype sauce, peach rings, sour blue chug rug, maybe pewds or sage mode. But considering of all the can flavors that have been released, it's not much. You want to try the strawberry slush, you want to try Mega Man, you want to try clickbait, those sort. Wampa fruit.
Yep. It's more the fact that they don't just straight release it to online where they could have many more sales. It's just in person to people if they can find it locally. And then even then they're hoping someone else who can find it locally can ship some out to them. And then otherwise you got to wait months for it to be on the website and then hopefully get some.
Which is why that bastard Jeremiah Paul got into so much trouble and scammed a lot of good people.
Also, 10 Curl's very, very last call. Message us on Twitter. Send us a message. Put your Twitter in the chat. If you don't have a Twitter, let us know. Because you didn't contact us for 2 weeks when we had mentioned it multiple times that you were a winner. We have one last code to give away because we were graciously given them by Ayo Jimbo for a free shipping of gamer subs. Otherwise, we will be re-rolling that tub tonight for somebody that will take advantage of it.
So, question for you now, Teach, is do you still on a regular basis have G Fuel cans?
Do I drink them?
Yeah.
No.
Not really?
Nope.
Is that because you're just kind of against the brand at this point, or is it just because there's so many options out there?
I'm not against the brand, but I'd rather get something where I actually feel like, so I can grab a G Fuel can, which is 300 milligrams, the ones I prefer, not the 160s, or I can go grab a Rain, which is also 300, and I feel a lot more energy from it than I do a G Fuel can.
So just simply speaking, if you're going by what works, I can't blame you for saying, you know what, I prefer the Rain.
Like, if I'm going to go buy a can right now, it's either going to be a Rain or it's going to be Rise.
And even though it's a little less caffeine, the effect and the taste is just great.
Yep.
I will admit, though, and I still have this can for, I'm saving this occasion. This was from Britt, a.k.a. Favor Walbs, in our audience here. I still got this for a good occasion. I've been saving this.
See, I love that can. I buy them up anytime I can find them.
So as far as the lemonade cans, could you rank them? Lemonade flavored cans, can you rank them?
Oh, even how many are there? What brands? Because Rise is easily on top. That Country Time lemonade's incredible.
Does it beat hype sauce? Hype sauce.
Yeah.
Oh, you just made me remind me of something. Where the hell is our shiny splash can?
Isn't that coming out like next year or something?
I've been seeing this on the shelf. I remember it was teased, and then it got put back. Then it was on a Walmart shelf, and then they're like, "Oh, well, what? I don't know about you, but I got city water. Well, what? Well, nothing. Where the hell is my shiny splash can?" That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Britt. They've had the SKU number for it. Where the hell is the shiny splash can? I just got remembered in my head now. Thank you, Teach.
But didn't what's his name come out and say it was like a mess up or something on his Twitter?
I honestly forget. It was that long ago, but still, I didn't think this mess up would be that long. Not that big. Also, for Blizzard, do you have a good review for the watermelon limeade can? You remember what it tastes like? Anything processed, Teach?
Oh, you're talking to me? I thought you were talking to chat on that one. I mean, I remember that can. It's a fine tasting can.
Better than Juvie?
Oh, yeah, but that's not saying much. Yeah,
Come on,
that's
I had to
an
make
easy
you laugh
one.
a little bit.
Watermelon limeade definitely tastes better than Juvie's watermelon.
You know, I keep forgetting I have this on my desk. I gotta try this sometime this week.
And even that's a perfect example right there. People at his Targets don't have it, but yet they could just put that can on the website and he could easily buy it.
I remember when they said this was a Target exclusive, and everybody is going to every single Target, and they're like, "We don't sell gas here."
My marathons have them right now. Like, that's the funnier part. It's not even so much a exclusive anymore.
So, hold on, Britt. I think I saw something not too long ago. Let me just double check on the glitch website.
That glitch shaker will definitely be out to you this week, Britt. You should be receiving it this week in the mail.
So, just a heads up to everybody, I'm going to share my screen for this. For anyone that is interested into trying glitch, I'm going to present this right here. So we go down. Hey, we got some packets. Yay. Flavor 1. Pick one. So, my personal preference, I think Teach and I would agree to try Cherry Bomb.
Yep.
Me personally, I would go Nerdies, Smurf Juice, Limit Test. I know that's going to be good. And,
There's one I'm surprised you have not picked yet.
you know, Maui Punch is, I know, would probably be Bry's pick, but for me, some might say leave the best for last, but I go grenades.
There it is.
So I will just say this. I've tried a good amount of this glitch line, and yeah, it does work. It's just got that kick. Formula-wise, it does do the job. But really, Teach, for the gaming line, who are you taking out, and for what? Out of these 5.
Honestly, I would pick probably those ones right there.
You wouldn't replace any of these, right?
Not if I was starting, no.
Unless it was, would Crack Sauce overtake one of these? I mean, maybe
I do
limit
like
test
it.
would be replaced by crack sauce, but that's about it, right?
I liked Nerdy's a lot, surprisingly, though.
I did too because it was the perfect amount of grape, perfect amount of strawberry, and it had the candy feel. It was if it's Nerds candy or Jolly Rancher or whatever it is, phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. And just remember, guys, we're gonna be doing some glitch stuff soon, but just remember, add to cart. When you check out, go teach. As far as the watermelon limeade can, Blizzard, uh, this has that certain watermelon taste for me that just doesn't agree with my taste buds on my stomach. But I know a lot of people love it and they love watermelon flavors.
Also, because we have given ample opportunity, we have given ample messages, we have made multiple notices. If you type in Ayo Jimbo in the chat, you will then be entered to win a free tub with free shipping of gamer subs of your choice.
So just to clarify, put Ayo Jimbo, and we're going to type this out. Put that in chat for your chance to enter, and we're going to re-roll this.
Our third winner has had 3 weeks now to get at us or find some way to contact us.
3 episodes, rather.
Even was mentioned multiple times that in some way communicate with us, and we will get the winning out to you. But since there's no communication on that front from the winner recipient, and because our special guest Jimbo was gracious enough to come on the show, give away 3 codes with free shipping, we'd like them to all be used by somebody and not just go to waste. So
correct.
Our third winner had ample time to get at us, had ample time to communicate with us, many notices. So for that fact, we will be re-rolling the third winner.
We're sorry, dude, but at the end of the day, most people would say I'm giving it a day or 2 days. Some people say, hey, by next episode, we roll it. And again, we have just waited a little too long. Our apologies. Honestly, Blizzard, this is the only one I had around. The other ones went to a couple of friends.
So
heck, I actually wanted to see Blizzard's review on Tiny Tina, so he actually got my second to last Tiny Tina can. This was before I heard they stopped making them.
If you win, send us a message on Twitter. Again, if it does not allow you to message us on Twitter, let us know. You can contact either one of us by our Twitters, or if you somehow have our Facebooks. There are multiple avenues you can contact us.
So yes, please speak up.
Yep.
If you are having trouble, find us. There's multiple ways to find us. We could work things out. And also to any winner, if anyone forgets about how the codes are on that show with Ayo Jimbo. So you are going to get 2 codes. One is going to be a free tub of your choice. And for any winners that are US or foreign, it is a free shipping code.
Yep.
They can allowed to be stacked. So in case we had a winner from Australia, it was going to be a free tub and free shipping on the brand. So when we do give the winner 2 codes, one's for the free tub, one's for the free shipping. So don't stress. We're just trying to instruct you on how this is going on.
And last call to put in Ayo Jimbo in the live chat to get entered again for a free tub of your choice and free shipping. You can be outside the US or you can be within the US. And then if you're trying or want to try other GamerSup stuff, because I do make tasty products, like I highly recommend if you want good hydration, try Black Cherry. I've been using this almost daily since I received it, and I may be halfway through. and I'll put in 2-3 scoops.
Whoa, halfway through on a tub. Teach. It's been a while since you said that.
I mean, glitch tubs I've gone through a bunch, but like I've been using this a lot, and like I really recommend the black cherry hydration from them. Very tasty. So last
Although
call
for
in the
me,
live chat.
one thing I'm gonna be sending you when the time comes, I'm gonna be sending you some caffeine-free red raspberry because I picked that up recently.
I have heard that was pretty good.
You see, I think blue raspberry everyone assumes is cool, and I hate the term gamer drink, and regular raspberry gets overturned. It's like, oh, it's candied raspberry. Okay. Like, I just don't get it. But I feel like everyone that uses the term quote unquote gamer drink has no idea what they're talking about. Especially those that put a camera on their girlfriend's face and say, my girlfriend tries gamer drinks. Like, what are we doing?
See, Blizzard also wouldn't be so much easier if they just saw on the website so you could get it instead of having to wait months.
See, this is the shit we're talking about here.
So again, very last 30-second call to put AO Jimbo in the chat to be entered. Again, you have multiple ways to contact us. Multiple ways. Whether you reach out to one of us and reach out to our Twitter first, hit up the Caffeinated Podcast Twitter. If you cannot message it for whatever reason, you can reach out to either one of us and we will get this code to you. There are many avenues to contact the podcast.
And you see, this not only is my co-host handsome, but another reason why you should be on the live stream if you can is because, well, there's giveaways like this and sometimes they're at random.
And technically, while at the end of the day, you should thank AO Jimbo and GamerSubs for providing these codes so you can get a free tub of your choice and free shipping anywhere in the world, you should also thank our third winner for not contacting us in 3 weeks while still being president and been notified multiple times of being a winner and to contact us and haven't. So, without further ado, the
Spin that wheel. No shot.
is Mr. Boognast.
Boognast. Oh my goodness. 2 weeks in a row this guy's won, man. 2 weeks in a row.
Wait, 2 weeks in a row?
Yes, he won the Freshen Up tub from Jordan.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. I thought you were talking about winning before for the other tubs because he didn't.
So, Boognast, I hope you know that you're going to have to give us reviews on whatever you order, man. When that Freshen Up comes and when that Gamer Subs come, you got to give us some solid reviews on it, man.
So, Boog, please reach out to our Twitter. We will send you the codes. If for whatever reason it does not allow you to contact our Twitter or send us a message, please contact one of us individually and we will get these codes out to you.
Boognast, up in the building.
And I
Winning
know
like Charlie Sheen.
I know you're communicative. I know you are active in the community, so I know we can expect to hear from you in some way to get you these codes. So again, thank you to GamerSubs, thank you to AO Jimbo for being on the show and allowing us to give those tubs away. And technically thanks to our third recipient winner for never contacting us after 3 weeks. So that's how the cookie crumbles.
I'm just glad that it went to, not a bot or anything else because, again, we've had giveaways before where it went to a Twitter account that only retweeted giveaways and never contacted us, so we assumed it was a bot. It's like if you could retweet, you could also DM.
Yeah, thanks, dude, who didn't contact an AO Jimbo. Exactly. Because they were notified multiple times to contact us. Oh, Blizzard, there's nothing to be jealous about here.
He said just a little.
Even a little. There's nothing to be jealous about. Shit, half this stuff you just watch their eBay and you'll just be able to get it on eBay.
Well, hey, think about it. Last year, I wanted what you had behind you.
All this took is money.
I could say the same thing for everything. That could be a
Yeah.
car, that could be a gaming PC, that could be anything. But money is money, man. It just is what it is. Like some people have money, some people don't have money, and some people got put in everything else.
I mean, honestly, it's the biggest heartbreak for me. It was a company I was about and supported for a very long time, ever since 2013, in their very young years. And then they had their whole drama last summer of how they treated employees and
On my
how they were
birthday
with
as well.
people. And that's when I really broke up with the brand. And then I found other brands that I thought, actually gave me energy. That also don't have a CEO calling people see you next Tuesdays.
Ooh. So the Remune melon, is this the Gundam you're talking about? I got to hear this one. Cash rules everything around me. Cream. I will say though, if anyone wanted to, because I know he had a bad batch or whatever. So just a heads up, everybody. I gave Mr. Mellon Jacob Walker my Gundam tub just as a gift and a thank you for everything that he's done. He's been very supportive of us, multiple time guest on the show. And there's many people that wanted to try this sample before buying it and being disappointed. So if anyone, I actually got a good tub and I've tried a couple of scoops and it's just not for me. I've tried it multiple different times and I just kind of said, you know what? Thank you, but next. So I was sending something out to Jacob. I threw that in there along with a couple other samples of stuff he's never tried. And with that, he stocked with it. So if anyone wants to try that because they have fear of buying the tub, hit him up. You'll be glad I did. You'll be glad you did, rather. In other news, Limitless, Big Sin, his gaming group, his gaming organization, they're going to be in Saudi Arabia competing in Rocket League. Big ups.
Caffeinated alumni.
Caffeinated alumni. They're going to Gamers 8 in a Rocket League tournament. Those winnings total $45 million. The fact that they got invited says something. Maybe after his trip and he gets a little jet lag out of him, we'll have him back on to talk about the org and his trip out there and everything else, because that right there to me is insane. Let's see. What else do we have going on? Oh, yes. So again, Britt, we're waiting on the Ulti releases. So from what at least the Ulti Subs Twitter has told us, they're still waiting to see on a date, just so they could get everything inventoried and released. And well, I don't know about you, but I think Chuck and company are going to be packing for a good day 2 or 3. I will say though, I wonder what it takes to have an Ulti Shaker collab, because Ice Shaker collab, because they got them in every single freaking color you can imagine.
Not sure. Any final notes, Mr. Relly?
I'm looking. Let's see. Anything new? I haven't really had anything there. Oh. If anyone is looking into the Advanced GG Godslayer bundle, it's just a reskin of Tiger's Blood. So don't panic for those collectors out there. Aside that, whoa. Okay, it's a good thing I checked. Good thing I checked. Is that the German VTuber with the squeaky voice? Why are you laughing, Teach?
It's funny. That's how you're identifying them. Is that the one with the squeaky voice?
German and squeaky? Yes. Let's see. Where is it? Look at what we got here. All hydration sold out across the board. Coming soon. So if it's not lemonade and peach mango, what's the fourth tub?
No idea.
I've really started to get accustomed to this. I really am. Dream Team Punch. Who doesn't like a good fruit punch? I haven't heard anything about the probiotic. And I wonder when that's going to get restocked. Ooh. This is restocked. It's been a while. So it's no longer the G1. It's just regular gummy bear now. Well, I think I got the last couple of tubs of it in November. So did Bry. And when they found out it was a $10 tub, everyone just kind of snapped their fingers and attacked it. So for anyone that wants to buy Focus or they see a code, a bundle, whatever, my piece of advice. Ooh, that's a good one right there. Am I familiar with sour green apple? Yes, I recommend it. Peach iced tea. Teach would say nay. For me, in 14 ounces of water and a healthy scoop of it, it's good. But as far as peach tea flavors, they can't be better. Splitgate, the Rocket Pop, yes. Blueberry acai, yes. I'm gonna leave the sour watermelon alone. The strawberry lemonade packet for me didn't do anything. Same with the mango splash and the kiwi lime, so I can't really comment on that. Electric frostberry is amazing. And here's what I actually wanted to point out here. Because I remember this being out for like 4 months and then it finally got back in stock. So, Teach, of all the blue raspberries you've tried, do you have like a top 3?
No.
No?
No. Because all of them have their own different kind of taste and their own different ways, and every brand has their own kind of like variation of it. It's blue raspberry. You're either gonna love it or you hate it.
So I'm gonna put it in this regard. So we've talked about the crowns. So if we're gonna go by myself, I'm going to hit a good one for you. Juju. Ulti. I'm gonna go Glitch Smurf Juice. And then I'm going Advanced GG Focus Blue Raspberry. 1, 2, 3, 4. A lot of people have asked me that question. So right there's my top 4. And the reason why I made it a 4th is because I thought the Advanced GG Blue Raspberry needed an honorable mention. It's got the decent amount of tartness without it being too candied or too sweet or just sour. I think it's a good blend. And when I get the time, Plug Sassy's going to be reviewing a couple of things.
And on that note, that is episode 74. Congrats to Mr. Boognass again for winning the giveaway. So sad our third winner couldn't get it, but they had ample time. So we were very fair.
Yeah.
You know, that's how the pie crumbles. On that note, stay happy, stay healthy, be good, stay caffeinated. We will see you guys next week for episode 75. Love y'all. Take care. Be good.
And we love you guys. Stay safe, stay happy, stay well.